Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from today. Welcome back to another episode of our interview series with people from different parts of the world, from different ages, and from different professions doing this business. Today, I have a very special guest with me. She's living in the US. So let me introduce Habi to the screen. Hello, Habi. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello,
How are you
Kava.
doing?
Thank you. I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me.
Okay,
How
thank you.
about you? How are you doing yourself?
I'm good. I'm good too. Thank you. Thank you, Abhi. So I've started
Okay,
this interview series. It's been a few months now since I started the series, and I just introduce people from my community to just show people how huge our community is and how people from different walks of life are doing our business and how they are getting results, Abhi. So can you please introduce yourself to our audience just to know about your background, what you do, and where you come from?
definitely. My name is Habibat Adams, and I shortened it to Habi. I live in the USA. I'm originally from Nigeria. I am a
Mm.
retired nurse, and now
Yeah.
I am an online entrepreneur.
Awesome, awesome. May I ask you, like, why you chose to start an online business? However, you said you were a nurse and you are completely different field of work, right? So, why did you choose an online business?
That's a very good question, Kava. First of all, of course, you know that our community, we have people from all walks of life, all walks of industry in this
Yeah.
community. But I chose this, I chose to become an online entrepreneur because of everything that happened in 2020.
Mm,
I was a frontliner, like I was a nurse and I was in line. I was one of the first people that was told to go home from the
mm,
hospital because I had underlying conditions.
mm,
So when that happened, when I was asked to go home, they told us that in 21 days we'll be called back. So when
oh,
21 days started turning to 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, I started thinking about doing something else. And it wasn't a period to start looking for work. And even if work was available,
mm,
because of the situation at that time, nobody was ready to give anyone that was over 50 a job because there were
yeah.
also some young minds that were quite unemployed at the moment. So that really
Mm,
pushed me to start thinking of business.
okay.
And I knew that it wasn't going to be brick and mortar because we all knew what was happening to brick and mortar at the time too.
Yes.
I had no option but to look online. So that
Awesome.
was why I considered business online to continue to support myself, continue to support my employment benefit. Of
Yeah.
course, I wasn't retired at that time, but I wanted to continue to build on what I already had.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. And I think, yeah, like you said, the brick and mortar business, like the traditional businesses were also at loss during that period because I think online business, our business, I had started this in 2019 itself, however. So I know in 2020, actually, many of the businesses were at loss. Many were shut down because of COVID. And our business, actually, our online business made so much more in 2020. We were making so much profit in 2020 because it was online. And I think many other businesses which were also online, the traditional businesses which were actually online, were making very good income in 2020 because everybody were moving online, right? So I think that's the importance of having a business online again. But yeah, I'm so glad that you jumped in. But like, did you have questions, Avivat, like when you tried the online space, did you have questions like, will I be able to do this, or like, were you okay, like, were you excited to start the business?
Yes, I did have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Of course, I came into the business with a very clean slate. I didn't know anything about the online industry. I had no prior experience, Neither was I
Mm.
any tech savvy. The only savviness that I knew was to do my meds reconciliation and do the things that I do on the hospital floor. So
Yeah.
yes. So I had worries about how I was going to survive in the environment, about how that knowledge was going to come to me, because I didn't know exactly what I was getting myself into. But one thing that I was sure of was that my mind was prepared to learn, because I knew that I was going into a completely a totally different environment. So I
Yeah.
was prepared to learn, and I knew that I was coachable, and I knew that this was a different environment. It was going to require a bit of commitment from me.
Oh,
So my
yeah.
mind was prepared. Mhm.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the main thing that we need to start this business, I think. Like you have to be very willing to be coachable and willing to learn new things. And I'm so glad that you said that. Like you put your time and effort to learn new skills and you're ready to start from scratch, right? So many people who come in, they go through the training and they don't even start the training properly. They don't even go through the training, but they think that okay, I can't do this. But just people have to think that this is a new career they are starting. They might not have any experience in the online space. So when they come in, they have to take this as a new career and they have to give some time to go through the training to learn the new skills and then do the business. Right. So okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you for that, Habibat. So like how much time do you spend on this business? Like on a daily basis, how much time do you spend on this business and how was your training? Like how much time did you get like take to set up your business initially, Habibat?
Yeah, at the beginning, of course, I took my time to,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, it was a new world for me. So I
Mm.
really took my time to, to set up. And thank
Mm.
God the training is such a friendly training that any age limit could do it. If you're 18 and above, this business offer itself to you. So
Yeah.
like I said, thank God the training was it's
Is
electronic, and it's very very detailed, but very very easy to follow.
yeah.
So it didn't take me too long. It took me about maybe 4 weeks or 5 weeks to get myself settled,
Up
and
on.
that is because when you get older, things does take a little bit of time to come to
Yeah.
you. So for younger people, it takes a lot less time. But I really wanted to master this, because in our industry, mastery is the key of the game.
Yeah.
You have to really master and be sure that you know what you're doing. But
Yeah.
and after I became settled in, I didn't need to spend so much time
Later.
doing the
Yeah.
business. There are days that I come and I will be required to sit for maybe 2, 3 hours in doing
Mm.
what I needed to do. And the 2, 3 hours won't just be me sitting 3 hours straight. I
Continuously.
come,
Yeah.
I do what I need to do, and I come back to check, because the business is like a baby. You have to nurture it. You have to keep checking it, making sure that you're doing things right. So,
Mm.
but right now, it takes me, sometimes when I need to do something, I go in there an hour, I do what I need to do, and I move on. Sometimes it take a little bit more, maybe 2 hours, but
Mm.
it is a business that you get used to. It becomes a
Yeah.
part of you, and when you really have mastered it and you really know what you're doing, it becomes your
Yeah.
friend.
Easy.
It's just like
Yeah.
you raise a child. It gets to a point and you and the child become one. So that's
Yeah.
the nature of our business.
Yeah,
Mhm.
great, great. Like you said, it's up to us, right? Like it's different for different people. Some people might finish the training sooner, some people might take more time. It really depends on mastering the skill actually. So you have to take time. It's better you take more time and learn new like skills properly and master it rather than like speed up and finish the training sooner, right? Like, yeah, thank you. So like if I may ask, like if you're in the business for a few months now, I think like where do you see yourself in the next maybe 5 years doing this business away? But like what is your goal in the business?
That's a very, very good question, and that's a question that really excites me because I came into this business determined to be successful,
Okay.
and I came to prove to people of my of senior adults that or
Mm.
active adults that this business can be of immense benefit
Yeah.
in every way, with your state of mind, with your finances, with your
Mm.
social life, because our business is global. So
Yeah.
in the next 5 years, I see myself being extremely successful in all this area that I have mentioned. Because we have a global society, I make friends every day. I plan to have
Nice.
traveled far and wide. I plan to be extremely comfortable with my finances. I want to be able to pull people, especially older adults. I want to be able to be a benefit
Inspire
to
them.
them, talk to them about this industry, and let them see that it is not what it is not this notion that we have about digital business. It's something that is actually interesting. It brings the best out of you. It renews your youth. And then you
Yeah.
make friends with so many people from all walks of life. There is something that does to you mentally too.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
want to be able to impact women
Awesome.
by the next 5 years. I want to have impacted a lot of women coming into this industry, be comfortable financially, and be very doing very well cognitively.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I love that too. However, I have the same goal. Now I've been doing this business for so many years, and when I see the potential of the business, and like when I came across this business, I didn't know that online businesses or online platform will have such a like potential to earn, especially right, like financially. And then again, as you said, making friends, like I have friends all over the world now. Like I have people who I know around the world, like in the US, Canada, Australia. Oh my God, Malaysia, Singapore. Like anywhere you take, in many places in Europe, UK, and I know every people everywhere now. So I think I would never make friends like this if not for this business, because I'm really an introvert, and I
Exactly.
have a very close circle of friends. But I know people from around the world now. So that's a very good thing about this business, right? So you can increase your friend list. You don't have to have friends to do this business though, right? So you don't have to bug your friends or family to do anything. But again, as you said, I would also really like to impact many people. I would like to inspire people to jump into the online space, like explore more about the online space. You're worth more. You're not just don't restrict yourself just to your jobs. There's so much more outside that you can do, and I'm sure you love doing things in this online space once you start learning the skills. Right? So
Exactly. Exactly.
awesome. Awesome. So, before we leave, Habibat, like, do you have a message for the audience? Maybe, like you said, adults like you, like who think that no, maybe it's too late for me to start something. What do you have to say to them?
It's yes. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. It's never too late to do anything that will improve your livelihood. And like I said earlier, anybody from 18 and up could do this, and especially us, the matured adults. This will renew your youth again. And who says no to streams of income, even if you're still working? It doesn't take much to get this going. So I encourage you to come join us. It's a very it's a fun business. I am at this stage of my life as an online entrepreneur. I am having a lot of fun. I have uh, time freedom. I have freedom in my finances. I am able to do what most people my age will not even venture to do, but you have to be in it to know exactly what is going on in
Good.
it. And neither myself or Cover is looking. We're not looking for people to join our business. We're just doing an awareness campaign. We want people to be aware that this opportunity does exist. Because even when I talk to people in my environment, They don't believe it when I tell them what I do and how much fun I'm having and how much it is.
Yeah.
They seem not to know. A lot of people don't know that this opportunity exists. So
Yeah.
you can go to www.cavanelson.org and log in with your email, and then you will have an opportunity to join a webinar. That webinar is the gate by which all of us enter this opportunity. So you join the webinar, and then you will get all the information that you need, plus more. You're going to see a lot of people with testimony, and you're going to read a lot of information about what these have done to the lives of people and their family worldwide. So
Yeah.
that is my last word. Go try it out. It's a blessing. Anyone that comes across this business is blessed. It's a blessing.
Blessed.
It has blessed me
Awesome.
so much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, like you said, it's really a blessing for me. This business has been a real blessing, and I'm sure, like when you like for all the people watching, if you have come across this, it's a great opportunity that you have come across, and maybe this might be the prayer, like answer to all your prayers, maybe. So don't ignore that. That's the only message I would like to give. But yeah, you can explore more and see if it fits you. But yeah, don't assume things and lose the opportunity. That's the only thing I can say. So thank you, Habibat, for your time, and thank you for sharing all the insights about the business and about your experience in the business. Thank you. And for everyone who is watching, thank you everyone. I hope this inspires you to take action and explore something new and come out of your comfort zone. Take some like a calculated risk and try something new, right? So maybe in a year from now your life might completely change. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. We'll connect again next week with another person from another country or some other profession maybe. Thank you everyone. Bye.
Thank you.